Great morning, traders. It's a great day to be trading the markets, doing what we love to do, being able to provide for our families and loved ones, not having anybody standing on our neck, telling us we have to do this and have to do that. We can do it the way it pleases us. And that's what it's about, being free to do what you ought to be doing. Today was a good day. Had a good trade on XOMA. Great trade on that. Ended up taking two trades on CRC. The first trade I was down 230. Ended up calling my way back, making some money, being profitable on it. And a small little trade on DNR. Ended up taking some profits before I got stopped out, so didn't have to take a loss on it. So it was a good day. Let's jump into these trades. All right, here we go. We got action. DCIX is breaking up. Wait for a small pullback before I enter that trade. It has ran up and pretty far. Don't feel comfortable taking the trade just yet. So if it can't get a small pullback, we'll look for an entry on that. DNR just broke to a new high. So I'm gonna take a long position, roughly 3,000 shares right here at 174. Fill me at 173, which is fine by me. And my stop will be at 163. Switches to a 1-minute chart. So I will sell half up around 180. I'm going to go ahead and take some profits. So I sold half, got filled at 179, which is cool. Because this is a big 1-minute candle right here, so we may get a little pullback. And I'm gonna step in this CRC, just a small size, and if it pushes higher, I will scale up. Still in DNR. Next target to be 190, 195. So I'm long some CRC. Right here at 1598. Getting a small pullback in DNR. If it can hold, we'll exit that trade. COL's breaking. Alright, CRC is up. And I'm about to be stopped out of this DNR. Stop is at 163. Alright, so I'm flat DNR, still holding CRC, long at 1597. So if we can get to 1620, I will take some off the table of CRC. Long right here at 1597. Got a gap on XOMA. Look for a pullback. Could be a gap and go trade. Got my stop at 1587. Get a small pullback on XOMA, which is needed. Find an entry point in that. So I'm going to flatten out a CRC. If XOMA can break above this trend line, with increased volume, That could be a play to the long side. So you see we're getting a break. Now we just need volume to increase. All right, I'm gonna go long XOMA. Right there, 28.83. Got my stop at 28. There we go, we got that push. 28.94. 29, 29.32. Go ahead and sell 1,000 shares up here at 29. Got filled at 29.21. So now my stop is at 28.64. Got 1,000 shares left. I'll sell another 250. Up here, 29.88. Fill me at 29.75, which is fine. I did take a small loss on CRC, 230. Stock couldn't push above 614. It fell back down. Ended up having to stop out. So I did take a small loss on CRC. Made 15 on what was that? DNR. 15 bucks on it. Didn't do anything. All right, XOMA's up at 30.10. Sell another 250. Filled at 30.25. Stock is still going. Still ringing in the register. So my stop on XOMA is at 29.50 now. Let me move. All right, I'm gonna stop out of XOMI. So that's it. Got out at 29.46. Made 1,600 off of it. It's cool. It's like DCIX is a short. Shorts are stepping in. Couldn't break back above this 26. Stay short if you're short. Now here's the issue as a trader. Now I have to decide, do I want to go back long CRC and make some money back? Because now I know this 1561 is an area of support. Or do I want to jump in DNR because of this triangle formation and the opportunity cost is what I'm weighing, as well as VRC. Because I like that this area is holding up 14.13, and I can put my stop down here at 14.04. If CRC can break above 614, there we go. So I'm filled at 619 on CRC. Got my stop. I'll put my stop right here at this low, 1593. See how it plays out. Think it can push up to at least 1630, and I'll sell 1,000 shares. Bought 2,000. So now originally was down what, 290 or 2 something on this stop. So I may let it run a little longer just to make that money back if possible. Got the ES is bumping their head on this overnight high. And actually, I'm gonna place a trade on that. These will be the last 2 trades I take today. So CRC. And ES mini futures. So the futures are hitting this overnight high. You get a small pullback. and get volume to increase, get a break above this overnight high, I'll take a long position on the E-mini futures. Right now, this 1630, 1613 area can hold up with support for CRC. Push up to 1640, 1630 area. That'd be great. All right, so this 1630 area seems to be an area of resistance. So if we can really break through that 1630, should get a push higher on CRC. Same thing with this E-mini future, this 93.50 area seems to be an area of resistance. All right, so the ESs are pulling back. This area is a major area of resistance. And I'm gonna sell half of this CRC. Just got that break, 1639, 1642. Sold half, 1641. Switch this to a 5-minute to weed out some of the noise. So my stop is now break even, 1619. On CRC. Take some money, move your stop up, take some more money, move your stop up, take some more money and move your stop up. So the 1619 area is my stop. That's where I actually got in the trade at. Red area was the area of resistance, broke through the area of resistance, stock pushed higher. Yellow line denotes the area of support. Stock could not break down below 1593, pushed higher. There you have it. So now this CRC trade is just more or less making my money back that I lost earlier. I'll close out the entire trade if it can break up to 1660. That'll make my money back plus another 300 bucks. At least. I'm not calculating it on a calculator, so I'm not sure exactly, but I know it'll at least make my money back. Now I'm not, I don't want y'all to think I'm revenge trading, like I'm upset that I lost, you know, $200 something on the trade, because I'm not. It's just the setup, the first setup didn't work out the way I intended. And this second setup was actually a better setup. You know, you get a push higher, hit an area of resistance, fall back, establish a new area of support. Stock runs back up to that resistance area, falls back a little bit, then pushes higher. The entry is right above this area of resistance. So that's why I took the trade the second time. It didn't have anything to do with, you know, me losing money the first time. I can actually live with losing $200. That's, I'm not gonna say it's nothing, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Boom, there we go. There we go. So I'll let half go up here, 1661. So I sold a little bit more right here. Well, that's a Fibonacci. All right, CRC's up to 1680. Sell another piece of it. Got filled at 1679. Now I have 250 shares left. Move my stop up to 1635. And well, I'm gonna move it up to the 16. So let me see something. So I sold 1679, which is right here. So I'll move my stop. Move it up to 1662. Move my stop up to 1662 and go from there. Now, some of y'all been asking me about what chat rooms I'm in and all that. I stepped away from chat rooms because I used to focus on the actual chats versus my charts. So I had to actually step away from that. But the only chat room I've ever been in was this chat room right here on Thinkorswim platform. So if you have the platform, if you come to support chat and hit up chat rooms and this shadow trader chat room right here, I can honestly say is where I learned pretty much all my trading. Well, not all of it, most of it. I learned, you know, some from Invest Tools, Investopedia, and then watching some videos of other traders. But majority of the time when I first started trading, I was in this chat room, and the people of this chat room, the guy's name is Brad. He's the one,
as they've been doing now for
you actually hear talking,
the better part of 8 years.
but his boss, Peter, no, how you pronounce his last name? I know his first name is Peter. He was the one actually doing the talking back in 09 when I first started trading. And I used to watch this guy every day trade E-mini futures, trade, you know, high price stocks such as Priceline, Amazon, Google, things like that. Now granted, back in 09 when the recession hit, it wasn't, you know, they wasn't that price that high back then, but he was still trading those stocks. And that's where I learned the foundation of how I trade today. I took bits and pieces from this gentleman, as well as bits and pieces from my own personal trial and error, bits and pieces from different students in the chat room to develop my own plan. I've never, you know, actually paid to sit down and be taught by an individual. I actually paid the market. You know, I lost, I guess if I had to count it up, little over, I know it's more than $15,000. That's not including commission before I actually became a profitable trader. So granted, I didn't give the money to somebody individual, some individual and say, here, teach me how to trade. I actually gave it to the market and asked the market to teach me how to trade, you know, the hard knock life way. And I'm grateful for that experience by all means. So, you know, that's some of y'all questions. That's, you know, this chat room on this Thinkorswim platform is where I actually got started. And Invest Tools education, as long as not as long as Invest Tools education, as well as Investopedia, is where I gained most of my learning about trading. And of course, you know, the hard knock life way, giving up money to the market, learning from those lessons, writing that stuff down, going back over it later. CRC's up to 1690. We got 250 shares left. Go ahead and sell another 100. And if it can push up to 17, hey, cool. And if it pushes up to 17, I'll flatten out. But you can see you got a lot of shares going in at 17. A lot of shares going in at 17. So I will go ahead and close out this trade at 17. And there she goes. So 17 bucks sold. I am out. A CRC made 528. It's a good comeback. I was down 2 something on it. So that's it. That's it for me today. Good trade. Second trade on CRC. Good trade on XOMA. You see now it's pulling back, but it was a good trade when I got in it. Took a long position right here on this candle. Got the increase in volume. Boom, shot up Took profits along the way, ended up getting stopped out right here. And what was up? Other trade was DNR. Small trade. Hey, look, now it wants to work. You know, after all that, now the trade wants to work. So that's the way it is some days. Took a long position right here. Stock pushed higher. Took a little off the table, fell back down. Got stopped out on this candle right here. But hey, now the trade is working. I mean, now the stock is moving. So it is what it is. Some days are like that. That's it for me for today, man. It's been a great day hanging out with you all, trading. If there's anything you need to know about me or want to learn about my trading, just hit me up. I'm an open book. I truly feel the knowledge and wisdom as it relates to trading should be an open source, should be a free source. Everyone should be able to learn at their speed and trade at their speed. But just remember, the race is not given to the swift, and the battle is not for the strong. Nor does food come to the wise or wealthy, to the brilliant or favor to the learned. But time and chance happen to them all. Be patient with your trading. Be disciplined with your trading. I am the Bearded Trader.